It can feel like everything is changing so quickly these days, can't it? One minute you're comfortable with how things are, and the next, there's a new gadget, a new way of doing something, or just the feeling that the world is spinning a little faster than you are. It's easy to start worrying about whether you're keeping up, whether your mind is as quick as it used to be. Maybe you've misplaced your keys more often lately. Or a name is just on the tip of your tongue, but won't quite come out. It's a painful reality that, as we get older, these little slips can plant seeds of doubt about our mental sharpness. We hear stories, or maybe even see it in friends, where the world seems to become a confusing place, where simple tasks feel overwhelming, and conversations become difficult to follow. There's a quiet fear that this is the inevitable path for everyone as the years pile on. But here's the encouraging truth. A kind of wonderful secret hiding in plain sight. Many people not only maintain their sharpness well into their 70s and beyond, but they actively demonstrate it through certain everyday abilities. These aren't necessarily about solving complex equations or memorizing long lists, but about the practical, functional skills that show your mind is still actively engaging with the world around you. If you still possess these specific skills after the age of 75, you're not just doing okay. You're genuinely exceptionally sharp, defying some of the common expectations of aging. It means your brain is firing on all cylinders in ways that truly matter for independence, connection, and continued enjoyment of life. In this video, we're going to explore what these powerful indicators of a sharp mind really are. Pay close attention as we go through them, and watch to the end for something that might truly surprise you about your own capabilities or the capabilities of someone you care about. Let's dive right into the first sign that your mind is still remarkably sharp as you navigate your mid-70s and beyond. It's something that seems simple on the surface, but it speaks volumes about cognitive flexibility and engagement, maintaining a genuine sense of curiosity and a willingness to learn new things. Think about it for a moment. The world hasn't stopped evolving, and neither has the availability of new information, new technologies, new hobbies, new ideas. For some, hitting a certain age can feel like permission to mentally check out, to stick only to what's familiar and comfortable. The effort required to grapple with something new, whether it's understanding how to use a new smartphone feature, learning a few phrases in another language, trying a completely different recipe, or delving into a historical topic you knew nothing about before, can feel daunting. The painful reality is that the less you challenge your brain with novelty, the easier it is for it to become set in its ways, for those mental pathways to become less flexible. You might hear people say, "Oh, I'm too old for that," or "I could never figure that out." But if you still possess that spark of wanting to know why something works, how something is done, or what something means, you are actively building and maintaining crucial cognitive reserves. This isn't about becoming an expert in quantum physics overnight. It's about the sheer act of attempting to learn. It's downloading an app to identify birds in your garden, looking up the history of a local landmark, trying a new craft like knitting or painting by numbers, or even just following along with a documentary about a subject you know nothing about. The process of absorbing new information, connecting it to what you already know, and filing it away requires multiple parts of your brain to work together. Memory, attention, reasoning, and even problem solving if you're learning a practical skill. If you find yourself naturally drawn to learning, asking questions, and exploring topics simply because they interest you, rather than feeling overwhelmed or resistant to anything unfamiliar, that is a powerful testament to your enduring mental vitality. It shows that you haven't closed the door on expanding your world, which is exactly what a sharp mind continues to do. The effort involved in learning something new, even if it takes a bit longer than it used to, is like a workout for your brain, keeping those connections strong and vibrant. So, if you still feel that nudge of curiosity, that desire to understand or try something new, celebrate it. It's a clear indicator that your cognitive engine is still running smoothly, hungry for input and ready to process it. It's not just about knowledge. It's about the attitude of growth and engagement itself, a hallmark of someone truly sharp at any age. Following closely on the heels of staying curious is another incredibly significant indicator of sustained sharpness after 75. And this one is deeply practical. The ability to effectively manage your personal finances and practical affairs independently. Now, this might sound mundane, but think about the complexity involved. It's not just about counting money. It involves remembering due dates for bills, understanding different payment methods, whether checks, online banking, or automatic payments, keeping track of income and expenses, making decisions about savings or investments, navigating potentially confusing paperwork like insurance documents or tax forms, and being able to spot potential issues, like an incorrect charge or a suspicious solicitation, for someone whose cognitive function is declining. Managing these tasks can become incredibly overwhelming. They might forget to pay bills, leading to late fees or canceled services. They might become easy targets for scams because they struggle to evaluate risks or understand complex propositions. They might misplace important documents or forget appointments. The painful reality for many families is stepping in to take over these responsibilities because their loved one is no longer able to manage them safely or effectively. This loss of independence is not just practical, it's emotionally devastating. However, if you are still handling your own finances, paying your bills on time, balancing your checkbook or checking your online statements, understanding your pension or social security payments, making informed decisions about spending, and keeping your personal documents organized, that demonstrates a high level of executive function. Executive function skills are the higher-level cognitive processes that include planning, organizing, problem-solving, working memory, and self-regulation. They are essential for managing complex tasks and making reasoned decisions. Being able to stay on top of your financial life shows you have a strong working memory remembering dates, amounts, login details, good organizational skills, keeping papers or digital files in order, sound judgment knowing what is a legitimate expense versus a scam, and the ability to plan ahead. It requires focus and attention to detail, skills that can sometimes diminish with age. So, if you are still confidently managing your own money, handling your own appointments, keeping your paperwork sorted, and generally running the administrative side of your own life without significant help, consider this a powerful sign of your exceptional sharpness. It's more than just being good with numbers. It's about maintaining the comprehensive mental architecture needed to manage the practical complexities of adult life. This ability is fundamental to maintaining independence and feeling in control of your own world. And its presence speaks volumes about your cognitive resilience. It means you are actively engaging with real-world systems and responsibilities. A demanding task that requires your brain to be agile and reliable. It's a quiet but profound demonstration of sustained cognitive ability that truly sets someone apart. Moving on from handling the practicalities of life. Another truly impressive indicator of sustained mental sharpness after 75 is the ability to actively and meaningfully participate in complex conversations and discussions. Think about what this involves. It's not just about being able to chat about the weather or what you had for breakfast. It's about being able to follow a discussion with multiple points of view, holding onto different strands of an argument, contributing your own relevant thoughts, understanding nuances, picking up on social cues, and articulating your ideas clearly. A sharp mind doesn't just receive information, it processes, analyzes, and interacts with it. For some people, as they get older, processing speed can slow down, making it difficult to keep up with rapid-fire conversations. Memory issues can mean they forget what was just said, making it hard to respond appropriately. Language difficulties can make it challenging to find the right words or understand complex sentences. The painful reality is that this can lead to social isolation. Someone who struggles to follow or contribute to conversations might withdraw from social situations, fearing embarrassment or simply finding the effort too exhausting. This withdrawal can then accelerate cognitive decline, creating a vicious cycle. However, if you still enjoy diving into discussions about current events, books you've read, historical topics, ethical dilemmas, or even just a complicated family matter, and you can hold your own, offering insights, asking pertinent questions, respectfully disagreeing, and building on what others have said, that is a phenomenal sign of cognitive vitality. It demonstrates excellent working memory, remembering the flow of the conversation, strong language processing skills, understanding what you hear and formulating your response, critical thinking, evaluating different perspectives, and the ability to connect ideas. It shows you are still actively processing information on a sophisticated level and are able to organize your thoughts coherently and express them effectively. This skill requires your brain to be incredibly active, juggling multiple pieces of information in real time. If you find that you are still the person in the room who can connect seemingly unrelated points, offer a thoughtful perspective, or summarize a complicated situation clearly, you are demonstrating a level of cognitive integration that is truly exceptional for any age, particularly after 75. Engaging in rich, dynamic conversations isn't just enjoyable, it's a powerful workout for your brain, keeping those neural pathways active and strong. It's a clear signal that your mind remains agile, responsive, and deeply connected to the world of ideas and human interaction. Your ability to communicate effectively and engage intellectually in this way is a powerful marker of your continued sharpness. Now, beyond managing finances and holding court in conversations, there's another incredibly relevant indicator of a sharp mind in today's world, especially for those over 75, the ability to adapt to and use new technology. It might seem daunting, all those buttons, menus, and updates, but the willingness and ability to learn and use devices like smartphones, tablets, computers, or even smart TVs is a powerful sign of cognitive flexibility and problem-solving skills. The painful reality is that technology is increasingly essential for staying connected, accessing services, managing information, and even maintaining safety. Forgetting passwords, getting confused by updates, being unable to navigate websites, or being easily tricked by online scams are real challenges that can limit independence and increase vulnerability for older adults. You might hear someone say, "Oh, I just can't figure that out." Or, "My grandkids have to do all that for me." Even while getting help is always okay, a strong indicator of sustained sharpness is the proactive effort to try and learn how to use these tools yourself. Whether it's sending an email with an attachment, making a video call to family, ordering groceries online, paying a bill through a banking app, or even just figuring out how to stream a favorite show. Each of these tasks requires learning new procedures, understanding new interfaces, and applying logical thinking to solve problems like troubleshooting why something isn't working. This isn't about becoming a computer programmer. It's about demonstrating the cognitive capacity to navigate new, complex systems. It shows you can follow instructions, remember steps, understand new concepts like cloud storage or two-factor authentication, and adapt to change. Your brain is making new connections and pathways as you learn these digital skills. If you are comfortable using a smartphone to text or browse, managing emails, or even exploring social media to see what family is up to, you are exercising your cognitive abilities in ways that are highly relevant to modern life. This adaptability isn't just practical. It's a strong signal that your brain remains plastic and capable of forming new habits and understandings. It shows resilience in the face of change and a proactive approach to staying connected and informed. So, if you've tackled learning how to use a new device, figured out how to send a photo via text, or navigated an online form, give yourself immense credit. That ability to adapt and learn new technological skills is a clear, compelling sign of your exceptional mental sharpness and your commitment to staying engaged with the modern world. It proves that age is truly just a number when it comes to embracing new possibilities and keeping your mind vibrant and active. Beyond the world of technology, another fundamental skill that points to exceptional sharpness after 75 is maintaining strong problem-solving abilities for everyday challenges. Life throws unexpected curveballs at every age, but navigating them requires clear thinking, logic, and adaptability. These aren't abstract mathematical problems. These are practical issues like figuring out why an appliance isn't working, planning the most efficient route for errands with road closures, dealing with a tricky repair around the house, managing unexpected expenses, or even just figuring out how to assemble something new. For someone experiencing significant cognitive decline, these seemingly simple problems can become insurmountable obstacles, leading to frustration. helplessness, and a reliance on others. The painful reality is that losing the ability to solve everyday problems erodes confidence and independence, making daily life feel unpredictable and overwhelming. You might hear someone say, "I wouldn't even know where to start," or they might get stuck and give up easily when faced with a minor setback. But if you still approach these challenges with a sense of capability, breaking down the problem into smaller steps, trying different solutions, and thinking through the consequences of each approach, you are demonstrating robust executive function and reasoning skills. Problem solving requires analyzing a situation, identifying the core issue, brainstorming potential solutions, evaluating which solution is best, implementing it, and then assessing whether it worked. This process engages multiple cognitive areas, including memory, remembering past solutions, logic, planning, and evaluation. If you can still figure out how to fix a dripping tap, plan a complex journey, work around unexpected issues that arise, or calmly deal with administrative hurdles, you are showcasing a high level of mental agility and resilience. This isn't just about having practical knowledge. It's about the underlying cognitive process of identifying a goal, recognizing obstacles, and finding a way to overcome them. Your ability to maintain a clear head, assess a situation logically, and implement a solution for everyday problems is a profound indicator of your sustained sharpness. It shows that your mind is still actively engaged in making sense of the world around you and finding practical ways to navigate its challenges. This proactive, capable approach to problem life is a hallmark of a mind that is not only functioning well, but thriving. Closely related to solving everyday problems is having a good grip on recent events and maintaining a level of general knowledge about the world. This isn't about being a news junkie or a trivia champion, but about demonstrating an awareness of what's happening beyond your immediate surroundings and having access to a broad range of information acquired over a lifetime. If you can discuss current events with some understanding, recall basic facts about history or geography that are relevant to a conversation, or understand references to cultural touchstones, it shows your mind is still actively processing and retaining information from the wider world. For someone experiencing cognitive decline, keeping track of recent events can be difficult. Yesterday blends into today, and the significance of news stories can be lost. Similarly, accessing general knowledge, facts that were once readily available, can become challenging, leading to gaps in understanding or difficulty participating in conversations that assume a certain level of shared knowledge. The painful reality is that this can lead to feeling disconnected from society and finding conversations with others frustratingly limited. You might hear someone repeat the same question about a news story, or seem unaware of major events happening. But if you can still follow major news headlines, understand the basic context of national or international events, recall details about historical periods you lived through, or access general facts you learned years ago to contribute to a discussion, you are demonstrating excellent memory retrieval and ongoing cognitive processing of information. This shows your mind is not only holding on to knowledge acquired over decades, but is also capable of integrating new information about the present. It means you are still actively engaging with the narrative of the world and can place information into context. Your ability to maintain this awareness and access this knowledge indicates that your memory systems are still functioning effectively and that you remain intellectually engaged with the broader human experience. This connection to the world, both past and present, is a powerful sign of a mind that remains active, curious, and sharp, continuing to build upon its wealth of experience and knowledge. Finally, let's talk about perhaps one of the most commonly thought of indicators of sharpness, remembering details about people and past events without significant prompting. This isn't about having a perfect photographic memory, which few people have at any age. It's about being able to recall names of friends and family, details about their lives, significant events from your own past, and specifics from recent experiences like what you did last week, or a conversation you had yesterday with reasonable accuracy and spontaneity. As people age, it's normal for recall to slow down a bit, or for the occasional detail to be fuzzy. But for someone with significant cognitive decline, memory loss can be profound and debilitating. They might forget recent conversations entirely, struggle to recognize familiar faces or names, or confuse past and present events. The painful reality is that this level of memory loss makes maintaining relationships incredibly difficult and navigating daily life treacherous. It's heartbreaking for both the individual and their loved ones. You might hear someone ask the same question repeatedly. Tell the same story multiple times within a short period. Or seem lost or confused about where they are or what day it is. However, if you can still recount stories from your past with detail and coherence, remember the names of people you haven't seen in a while, recall plans you made, or discuss recent experiences with clarity, you are demonstrating strong episodic and semantic memory functions. Episodic memory is the memory of personal experiences and events, while semantic memory is the memory of facts and general knowledge. Both are crucial for a sharp mind. Your ability to access and articulate these memories shows that your brain is effectively encoding, storing, and retrieving information about your life and the world around you. It allows you to maintain your sense of self, your personal history, and your connections with others. If you find that you can still share vivid memories, recall who gave you a particular gift, remember the details of a trip you took, or easily recall what you discussed with a friend last week, these are powerful signs that your memory systems remain robust and reliable. This isn't just about remembering facts, it's about maintaining the rich tapestry of your life experience and your connection to the people in it. It's a clear indication that your mind is retaining the information that makes you, and allows you to navigate your relationships and personal history effectively. This enduring ability to recall and share your life's journey is a beautiful and compelling testament to your sustained mental sharpness. So, we've talked about quite a few different aspects of what makes a mind exceptionally sharp after 75. Haven't we? We've explored how staying curious and willing to learn keeps your brain active and flexible, always ready to make new connections. We looked at how managing your personal finances and practical life shows remarkable executive function, keeping you independent and in control. We discussed the power of engaging in complex conversations, demonstrating sophisticated language skills, critical thinking, and the ability to process information in real time. We also highlighted how tackling new technology proves your adaptability and problem-solving skills in a constantly changing world. And we touched on maintaining your ability to handle everyday problems, showing practical reasoning and resilience, having a grasp on general knowledge and current events, which keeps you connected to the wider world. And finally, the enduring ability to remember details about people and events, anchoring you to your personal history and relationships. Now, please don't feel that you need to excel at every single one of these things to be considered sharp. Not everyone is a tech whiz, and not everyone is fascinated by current events, and that is perfectly okay. The encouraging message here, the truly wonderful part, is that possessing even some of these skills, maintaining capability in these kinds of areas, is a profound indicator that your mind is working exceptionally well for your age. You are defying many common expectations and demonstrating a high level of cognitive function that truly supports a vibrant, independent, and engaged life. These aren't trivial skills. They are the bedrock of navigating the world with confidence and clarity. They show that your brain is not just passively aging, but actively engaging, processing, and adapting. Each one of these abilities is like a muscle you continue to use. And the fact that you still use them effectively means those neural connections are strong and healthy. Remember, small changes or consistent engagement in these areas can make a big difference in maintaining and even improving your cognitive health and overall happiness. Your mind is a powerful tool, and you are still wielding it with skill and precision. If you found yourself nodding along to any of these points, if you recognize these abilities in yourself or someone you love, take a moment to appreciate that. It's a testament to resilience and continued cognitive vitality. It shows you are still very much present, capable, and connected. We'd absolutely love to hear which of these skills resonated most with you. Are there other skills you think are great indicators of sharpness? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly valuable and encouraging to others in our community. And if you found this video helpful or insightful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people with these positive messages. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos designed to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep nurturing that incredible mind of yours. Stay curious, stay engaged, and know that your continued sharpness is something truly remarkable. Live your best life at every age.